Shiloh, Sophia, and
Effy Wild.
We are here on the steps of the Gladstone Hotel
In Toronto, Ontario.
enjoying an afternoon of cafe and conversation with our lovely men.
And we are both in pink.
But I wore my hat because of her pink hair.
I dyed my hair pink because knowing that I was going to come and see Shiloh just put me in the pink.
So we were thinking about how does things like hot pink, tattoos, polka dots, sparkles, leopards, general outrageousness inform a creative being.
So for me, the outrageousness, the purple hair, the Celtic knotwork tattoos, the very, very purple skirt, these things for me signal to the world that I am not your average girl.
Well, we got that right. Effy the wild one.
That's right. So the archetype for me is the dangerous pixie who might just shake your life up a little bit just by walking across the street.
Who is that woman?
Exactly.
Who does she think she is?
Exactly. Who does she think she is? Exactly. So what's with you and your lovely hats and your colorful scarves? And
So for me, creativity was the thing that I chose, like being an artist, because I knew I wasn't normal. And I knew I was never going to pass as normal. And after a while, I decided to give up on behaving and pretending. And I said, how can I start to become the person I really am? And so that, of course, I don't know what it was like for you, but I started becoming more punk in high school and started trying to find the things that matched how I felt inside. So for me, being playful and dressing up and being eccentric has to do with creating, I'm an image. I am an image to myself, even when I'm home by myself. I put on my lip gloss and my sparkly robe, and I get dressed for my muse and for myself. So for me, it was a decision about identity, but also to save myself from even pretending I could fit in or giving anyone the illusion that I was trying to. So it was about becoming myself, and then what was the natural expression of that self was to make art and create poetry and associate with other eccentrics.
see, I have always been really conservative and
Can you imagine that?
not in my philosophies, but in my manner of dress. I have always been relatively introverted, so getting dressed up was not my favorite thing to do. But once I started art journaling, color came into my life, and I started to recognize how color changes mood. And as soon as that sort of alchemy happened within me, it was a marriage made in heaven. And now I consider color on my walls, in my lipstick choices, in my clothing choices. I used to wear nothing but black and green. I was just like a bruise. I was a walking bruise. And then color started to appear, and it completely transformed the way I felt about myself. I felt more confident. I felt like a woman wearing plumage when I started to wear color. So it was an embracing of all of the potential that I had inside of me to make beauty in the world, and I could start with myself.
I love that. And so in all of our work, we are both so dedicated to our own creative spiritual practice first, and then offering that as a gift. And I feel so blessed to have been working with you in the creative arena for the past couple years, and so blessed to be sharing what comes out of us with our community, and just loving all of you so much.
And I love you too, but you knew that already.